I would say that's basically my specialty, is hard work and persistence. I can't say I'm particularly clever, quick, smart. Like, the one thing I'm willing to do is get knocked down, stand up again, get knocked down, stand up again. You know, in the course of my art and building this business, have had you know, a certain amount of stamina. You know, it's tough. It's tough. It's you know, it's easy to do things when they're easy and you're successful, and it, you know, and it's kind of going the way you want. And then when things are looking really bad and you really have no honest idea of what the outcome is going to be, it's, you know, very easy to sort of say, I don't think so. I'm gonna pass on this. One of the painters I really admire was Francis Bacon, and I know that, you know, for him, creating his work was just torture. And sometimes he would just get to the point where he's literally throwing things at the canvas just to generate an idea, and then it often would. And in some ways, I think that's the most interesting, it's the most scary, but the most interesting way to come to a final idea, is when, you know, you just don't know. I do yoga, and one of the better teachers I ever had was sort of, look, if you actually want to learn something and take your practice to a place that it hasn't been, you can't just keep doing the same pose the same way every time you practice, because obviously you're just not going to grow. It's almost like you have to push yourself to the place where it's really uncomfortable, actually, because if you can just get in there with those things and without judgment, which is also hard, because, you know, it's easy to feel like, well, what's wrong with me? Why can't I do that? What's my problem, you know? And it's the same thing with art, I think. You know, it's like, well, why can't I solve this? Or why is this so hard? Or it's not so hard for that other, why can't I be, like, you always want to compare. They're better, they're smarter, they're faster, like, why can't I be them instead of slow, miserable me doing this thing, you know? So getting in there with your demons and sort of just being willing to live with ambiguity and discomfort is challenging, but I think that good work usually comes from that place if you're willing to really hang in there and do it.